What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, well, y'all are waiting for it, huh? Y'all waiting for me to do it? Is that what y'all telling me right now? Bugger man, 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 bugger man. I still get asked, what's that Boogeyman song? They always call it the Boogeyman song, because I guess I'm not being very clear. Alright, let's give it a shot, guys. Let's give it a shiggity shot with the riggedy rock right here. Trying to get a Cottonmouth King right here. Rotten Mouth. He's a Rotten Mouth Viper. And you transform into a sloth. You're so hyped, though. With your woohoo, man. You're so hyped. We haven't even taken time out of our busy stream schedule to decide what our fursonas, our Bloomburrow fursonas would be. And I think that is, I think that's just wrong. I think that's a bad thing. I think we really let ourselves slide on that. Let's do this. Going in. Do that. Oh, gee, I wonder if he's going to do a thing. No, I was shocked that he was going to do that. No, I don't want that. I already have 5 lands. Boom. What's up, Larry? Who else is here? Oh, Cookies is here. Big Money J Villain in the city. City of Compton. We keep it rocking. California knows how to party. Listen, all right, I'm playing black, okay? You don't have the right to criticize me about it, all right? Very nice. It's literally illegal for you to criticize me about it, I think. Like, I think it is illegal for you to even say anything about me playing Grady Freebooter, so I would just stop now because, like, don't bring it up anymore. I should have killed this when I got the chance. I don't know why I let it go. I should have, honestly, I shouldn't have played the Freedy, and then I should have grabbed that. Pass. Wait, no, let's block that. Let's see what he does here. Grady Freebooter never watched Indiana Jones. Not once in his life. Analyze 3. Back up. This. Boom. Snap. Gotta Thanos snap him sometimes. This aggro meta is going nowhere. This aggro meta is going, it's going to get worse, man. Family Samo, I have not used Baleen. I've heard that he's pretty good. I'm not too partial to Naya, so, but I've heard that Baleen is decent. I've not heard terrible things. I've heard okay things, so, you know, there's that. I haven't used them yet, though. Triple color is always a little tricky to use, but, yeah. is what it is. Told you guys, this aggro meta is going nowhere unless you have 3 or 4 early kill cards, brother, you're dead. I fucked up by not playing my removal on those cards. Mouse aggro is fucking, yeah. I'm telling you guys, the game is so fast right now. People keep fighting me about it. They're like, you don't know what you're talking about. We know you played the game for 24 hours before anybody else did. You still don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm like, dude, lizards aren't good. Did you play lizards yet? No. What the fuck do you know then, man? Like, I'm genuinely curious as to what the... Like, you think I'm lying to you for fun? It's pretty good. If you put removal with lizards, lizards can scale faster than mono red. Mono red can get gassed quickly. Lizards only gets worse as time goes on. That's genuinely my feelings on it. Like, lizards only ever gets worse. Lizards, mono red you can survive and get better. Lizards you cannot get better from it. It's gonna hurt. Yeah. It's like that Johnny Cash song. I will make you hurt. Hey, look, Phyrexian Pyrene there. So let's put that. Boom, boom, boom. I want you in the room. Alright, I think we can get the Rottenmouth King out pretty soon here. We can get Maha out pretty soon. What does he got? He's got Hostile Investigator, which is the type of alligator that looks into things. I don't think I need Dross Pits per se. Boom. Boom. There's Mudflat Village. Do this. Our card. That. There we go. Boom. There are so many lizards that are going to be useful outside of lizards. So be also cautious of that as well. Maha. It's feathers unite. Fuck it, let's fucking ball. Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. You wanna get it? There you go. Up. You crank that soldier boy. You. That is gonna discard a card. Prime right there. Way. Yeah, value. Either way, either one he grabs a cut down, he grabs a rotten. Yeah, rotten mouth is coming out. Doc, it's gonna be try to give me a mana, but I'm gonna scry it. Cut down. Actually, I will take it. Thank you, sir. This. Boom. Skullcap Snail. Okay, so play with these. Thank you. We're gonna try to vibe it up. Select any number of permanents to sacrifice. I gotta pay 6, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll do that. Draw a card. Oof. My biggest concern is direct removal. That's my biggest issue right now. If he keeps drawing in a direct removal, we're not going to be able to survive. Pop, draws, draws. If he gets the kill card, we're going to be in bad shape. But he might not get the kill card, so. Pilfer. Grab zombies. Yeah, that's off. No, don't attack with those. Okay, so I want you to watch something right here. I want you to watch how this happens. I have less than life. Boom. Dies. All right. He's got the kill card. He's got us. No, he doesn't have us. Boom. Zots. So now he has to destroy 3 creatures. And now he has to block. He's done. Yeah, no snap. So the Rotten Mouth with the Aclazotz gets to a crazy cascade here. Which is that you either need to sacrifice 3 creatures or lose... He was at the point where he needed to sacrifice 3 permanents, or he was going to lose 4 life for each time that he didn't. And the 4 life was then enhanced by 2, so it was 824 life. So each time that he did not sacrifice a permanent, he was going to lose 8 life, which means that you're just going to absolutely destroy them. Hey, what's up, Shadows of Change? How you doing? Bix Plays, how you doing? Yes, very good synergies. A little slow. It's a little slow, but you got to play a little suppression at first. So, OP Serpent, how you doing, you crack? Ops goes first, and I got a slow hand. Oh man, my brain is telling me to mulligan this. Better, but not great. That's the only thing I can say about that one. I've been playing Espinosa in Standard, and it seems solid. I don't know what Espinosa is. I'm going to have a problem with this one. This is where you need Gix's command. Espers? Oh, you're playing Burbs. This is a fucking... this guy just is uninterested in new decks. Yeah, look at that. Boom. Pay 3 life. Boom. This is a guy who has said, I know what my wheelhouse is. It's this shit. It's this garbage. I have no idea. I have no desire to play anything else. I'm uninterested in the new cards. I'm uninterested in the new set. None of it at all even interests me, even in the remotest, even in the slightest. I do not want to play it. You don't really need... I don't know why everyone was freaking out about no Voldaren Epicure. You don't fucking need Voldaren Epicure for this deck. Actually, I'm going to quit because I don't feel like playing this. You either have Gix's Command when you're playing black or you don't. I don't want to fucking play meta. Glistening Deluge is handy. However, you also have to draw it, which is the other problem. But, no, you have so much other turn one consistency with that deck. I get it, but people were really freaking out. Oh, it's gonna lose its steam without that one in it. No, it's not. It's absolutely not. I don't think I can hand rip fast enough to get that down, especially when they're on the play. Boom. Boom. Let's do it, Tiny Bones. The downward spiral. Buffet Hero. Okay. We gotta thin that pretty little hand of his. Well, thank you, man. Don't worry if English is not your greatest language. Don't worry about it. Foretell. Probably not. He's gonna go in. Really? Show off. Rottenmouth King, I can't play him yet. We are going to do this, though. We'll lose. We are going to do this. I want him down. I want him with less options on the board here. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I want him with less power on the board. Red. Swing. You can hit probably. Shot. Alright, really do need to draw problems. Wow. Scry. No, I don't want either of those. I want reduce. Card. It's life for the card draw. Push in. Hit. Boom. Alright, let's see if he kills me this turn. Nope, he did not, in fact, kill me that turn. Am I weird to say that? Are you weird to say that my voice is sexy? No, it's sexy. It's a good voice. How you doing, Very Vorpal? No problem with that. Boogeyman, 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 Boogeyman. I have already. See, everyone loves the Boogeyman. Malicious Eclipse, you're true. That's true, Zyran. Serial Kellogg, how you doing, man? Kevin Ivory, nice Viper deck. Thank you so much. I made a mistake trying to draft birds earlier. I only went 3/3. Mono Red is always going to be cracked. Mono Red has been cracked since the beginning of Magic, and when the stars burn out and there's no more sets coming, it'll still be cracked. Mono Red will always be good. It's perennial. It's perpetual. Ooh, good discard synergies right here. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. All right. Texas Cop. Welcome to the show. He mulliganed one, so he's not going to like this. Bandit's Talon's coming in, too. He's not going to like that either. Boom. Oh, yeah, this is Fables. World. Big Cat. Thank you for following, man. Boom. Alright, we're taking him out. Do that. We'll play Grady Freebooter and go to the next one. Okay, so that's a black. Green. He's doing Landfall. What is he going to take here? Maha or Bloodletter? Who's he going to want? Who is he going to want? Guess what? I got another one. Chump. I got another one. Chump. Boom. Boom. There you go. Also known as the free rebooter. Mills one card, swings in for one, boof. Get that in. Swing in, boom, hit you for one. Okay. Icor Drinker. Okay, so I think it's a Roots deck, but he's not getting a root. Boof. How's about a Maha? Hits, mills a card. You might have a removal, but that'll get rid of his cards in his hand. To kill it, you have to, whatchamacallit. You have to discard a card. And honestly, I'd rather keep the fucking Aquazot. This is kind of a throw off here. Gopher. Got to discard a card for that one. Boom. It's a land. He gets rid of a land to do that. He's going to ping. Boop. That's fine. Got it here. Boom. Let's see how much more removal he's got. Two or fewer, he loses a life. He's already played a couple kill cards. I don't know how many more he can possibly have. No, I don't have anything in my hand, dude. That's not really useful. Alright, let's do this. Here we go. Big shakes, big shakes. Alright, I only need 6, so I can just play this out. No, I don't want to land that. Boom. Alright, he's got a sacrifice, or he loses 4 life, which will actually be 8 life. So he loses that. We go in. Hits. 4, loses 2. Go in. Maybe he's running a board wipe right now. Could be. No, that's not anything. At the beginning of your end step, draw step, draw an additional card for each opponent who has 1 or fewer cards in hand. Let's do this. Gopher. Nice. That. He is going to lose 4 life unless he sacrifices 2 creatures or 2 non-land permanents. He will lose 4 life if he does not. For each one that he chooses not to do. That one, he lost the 4. Block that. Boom. Boom. 2 life there. And he's out of it. Very nice. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're cooking with hot grease. Hot grease. There you go, guys. Again, the idea is to just give them no chance no matter what happens. that they're gonna lose life and they're gonna be in pain and then they're gonna die. That's the idea. That's Black's whole thing. You know what I mean? You just slowly sink into the swamp, and you just let it darkness. I should make that meme trade offer. I offer you sacrifice one of your creatures, in return you receive. Yeah, I should make that meme. Trade deal. Salami Bomb, and he has got a grist avatar, and his name is Salami Bomb. I love this man. What are you calling this deck? Black Bloom. Wait, you haven't even seen me Coiling Rebirth that when they kill it and I bring it back and then I have 2 of them on the board and they have to do it twice and then Aklazatz is out. You haven't even seen me hit the Opus. You haven't even seen me hit Mr. Holland's Opus over here. I don't need Coiling Rebirth just yet. That's a little slow. So why don't we say I see your nightmare and I play you a nightmare. Thank you for following Kevin Legion. Kevin Legion, is that 40? XL? The 40? Legion 40? Boom. I got more cards for you to get rid of, bro. Discard Wars. Disco Fries. Duress. Non-creature, non-land. Nope. One of those. Kill it, man. I love getting mana off the top. Yeah. Wait. Boom. Viliana to Viliana. Viliana. Yeah, eventually I would get a land ice. 2 back-to-backs. Boom. He's got a mill. Let's see what he grabbed off the top there. Land. Ooh, that might have backfired on me if he gets the draw good here. Boom. Yeah, he's got the instant. Boom. No, he's got nothing. Sacrifice Opus Nightmare. Boom. Gets to scry. Jukebox Hero, subscribe with Prime. Thank you so much, man. Oh, you like Spree? You like my Landfall deck? Yeah, that was a pretty snazzy deck. That was pretty snazzy. All set. Cruel Claw's Heist. I need Skyzum. I think I need the Skyzum. Boom shakalaka. You want to request a song? Thank you for following Hoggy80. I didn't even see you there, Hoggy80. Insatiable Avarice. Search your library, put that card on top. Hey, what's up, MTG Hillbilly? Boom. So he's getting a removal right on top here. Boom. Boom. He wants that kill card. You want that kill card? Oh, something bad. Draws. Wins. Welcome back, Shelter. You talking about do new new do new bum 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 bum. Apache, jump on it. Kimosabi, jump on it. Is that one you're talking about? That's the only song that I even think that it goes by that one. Thank you, man. We're trying to crack them, man. We're trying to rank slow with Black. Just slowly sink into the swamp. Let's just let the darkness shower over you. And let it happen. The sweet envelopment of night. You just need to accept it there's no hope left. That there's nothing but darkness. That's the goal. It's a good goal. Kimasabi, jump on it. I actually really like this hand. It's a little bit faster than I'm used to, but let's hit him with the trigger finger right away, man. Boom, boom. They don't like when we hand rip round 1. They really hate that shit, man. All right. Oh, he's going red aggro. Okay, so we might be in good shape here. Free degree booter. Tiny bones. Might burn me up there. Boom. You. Boom. 2 Crow Claws heist. Really got to reduce it. They hate when you reduce their viability with cards. Hitting mono red with this much burn up is, they don't like that. How's about you exile something from your hand for me? You got to take their gas from them, man. You got to take all the energy they got. Boom. He's going to try to hit me with something big here, but, you know, he's going to throw down. But even if he throws down all 3 cards, I mean, that's... That hit. That's a hard hit. That's a 6-banger right there. You're going to hit me with another one right now. So I got to draw a removal buff. Double strike into the end of the turn. That's 8 damage. Ooh, ooh, that's a spicy hit right there. I'll tell you what. Yeah. So I got nothing. I got absolutely nothing I can do for that. I did not draw the removal. Boom, boom. Take that. The only thing I can hope for is that he doesn't draw a banger. If he draws a banger, he's got it. So that's the nature of mono red right there, folks. That's the nature of mono red right there. The spicy boy. Ooh, we got a dab bad hand right there. Boom. And we got nothing else left to play. He was set up perfect, and I did not draw a fucking kill card. So, you know, I didn't get a mana, and I didn't get a kill card. Mono red is a menace, guys. I'll tell you what. Aggro is not fucking joking around. Yeah, 16 damage on turn 3. That's what we're looking at right here, guys. If you are not fucking locked with ammunition, you're going to get hurt. If you don't absolutely have bullets going into it, you're going to get hurt. It's going to happen. It's going to get ripped up. Those situations right there is exactly why you need to stock a removal. Because if you just don't have some sort of response, like I'm going to counter this because I just don't have... See, that's not very good either, man. That's a slow hand. And everybody's playing aggro, so that's my biggest issue right there. Keep 6. Coiling Rebirth, yes. Yeah, it's just such a slow hand. Yeah, everything, every single deck wins by turn or 3-4 consistently if you don't play removal. If you don't have a shitload of removal, you're going to get hit by it. I really need to stock a board wipe in this. I think it's the only way to survive in this is Convoke. People are just not giving up on Convoke. They don't really care. You know, hey, what's up, V Beating? When you open a pack, would you have every card a set for you? You need to start getting wild cards? No, you don't. You get gems. So what you get is if you open up a rare and you own everything, you get 20 gems for a rare and 60 gems for a mythic rare. Also, it goes towards any commons, common cards or uncommon cards you have go towards, he's going to crack that. Crack it. Goes towards your whatchamacallit. What's that shit called? Goes towards your vault if you have common or uncommon cards. So, that's what happens. Schism. Boom. Cards. Rats are decent. Yeah, we're gonna have to try rats. 2 mythic sets that they just refused to let me pull, so I crafted them. Yeah, Arena can be... There's been a lot of glitches these last couple of days. I'm not going to pretend there hasn't been. It's been rough. Control. Alright, so we block that. Block that. I don't want that. Okay, so that's 5. Lost 4. Do that. Gonna do that. I don't think he thought this through. No, he did not think this through very hard. My man did not think this through. Thanos snap. Thanos snap. Did rotation happen? I only see mono red and Boros. Theoretically, rotation happened. There shouldn't be this much mono red and Boros, but everyone trying to climb ladder right now, so they're trying to come at me real sideways and shit. You know what I mean? They're trying to come at me real fucking crazy here. Okay, trying to fucking try me with these aggro decks, which somehow I'm still handling. By the way, with a mono black discard, I'm still fucking roughhousing with some of these aggro decks, so I think I get some props for that, right? All right, you're set complete with Bloomborough. Good Lord, Bix. Listen, no hate. How did you do that? Literally, Neptune. Yes, they don't realize there are better cards now. That is literally what happened. That is going on right now. People are playing inferior cards because they're playing what they used to. The devil, you know, I guess. Hey, what's up, Aiden? How you doing? Oh my goodness, Toasty Joe, Kiara. God, why is she thick for no reason, man? For no goddamn reason. Very good opener. I like this opener. We'll get rid of. We're gonna do that. He mulligans, so this is gonna hurt. They realize they just don't care. Yeah, it's wild to me that people are genuinely uninterested in new stuff. Everyone always claims, you know, everyone says, oh, I don't have the cards, bro. I am my economy stream. If you were saving for a month, you would have had the cards. You would have had more than enough cards to come in and get it. It is not a matter of, it's a matter of economics. You would have been able. You would have been able to get it. You could just save. You could save gold and get 50 packs. Easy. So that, boom. Killing. Ooh, let's see if it moves. Let's see. Swing in, pop, Rotten Mouth King. Damage. Kendra enduring. Puts a creature on the thingy. What's he gonna grab? +2. Put it on there, man. Swing in. I love that. I love that for you. I love that for you. Such a passive-aggressive way of saying things. I love it. Oh my god, I love that for you. Oh, okay, King. Get it, man. You're gonna have to lose 4 life, discard 2, or make things even worse. What do you want? Discard 4 life, down to 4. Fantastic. Good stuff. It's gonna swing in. Cat token. Okay. Hit. And he's out. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with treating yourself, man. You know? This game isn't too expensive. I don't spend that much money on this game. I just play a lot. And I think that people might think I spend shitloads of money. I mean, I play a lot. And I also make money from playing the game, so that's another thing. But it is not hard to save coins for this stuff, man. It's if you want to know economy, if you want to know how to build up, I'll show you right here, man. There you go. This is the latest economy deck. We'll do another one. We'll update another one probably right before Duskmorn comes out. Listen, it's hard for them to win when they don't have any cards. We got to get the Rottenmouth King out here. Rottenmouth. But there's a lot of fun stuff to play in this set, and it makes me sad that honestly people are unwilling to give it a shot. You know, Ops goes first, man. I think I've been on the draw like I don't know 50 or 60 times. Does that seem reasonable? Like 50 or 60 times I've been on the draw. I think. At least that many. Oh, look, it's fucking Boros Convoke again. What do you fucking know? Jeez, man. I'm gonna... Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. That's an OTJ card. That's relatively new. It's from the last set, but at least it's not from Brothers War. Okay. We're getting somewhere here. All right, let's do that. Bandit's Talent. What do we want there? Creature of the Schism. We might have a sign of life here, guys. We might have human life. There's an Orzhov Viper deck. Yeah, I'm sure there is. There's probably a life gain Viper deck too. Rottenmouth King, boom, boom. I think I'll call this deck, maybe I'll title it tomorrow, The Dead of Night. Because we have Maha and Rottenmouth. He's waiting to flip that. I'm not going to block because he's going to flip that card. Oh, you didn't want to flip it. Okay. All right. Let's put down Show Mercy. Let's see. I bet he thinks that, whoa, I know I'm playing new cards. What's wrong with me? I was like, I bet he thinks I have no new cards in my deck. No, I do. Boom. The Exiling Elephant. I think it may be. But I have the Rottenmouth King over here. And I have Coiling Rebirth, which I haven't been able to use yet. Sunfall? I haven't seen that in a while. That would be a fun one. Flip. Hey, the Exiling Angel. This. Let's do this. Lost 4 life. Boros. Having a good night going home and washing up. Oh, good. I'm glad you had a good day at work there. That looked cool, mate. I tried Golgari Raps and jump in. Golgari Raps, the banner is really good too, by the way. Watching on your PS5. Oh, that's an Exile guy too, huh? Boom. Okay, so we'll just play the Rotten Mouth King. Alright, that's 2. So you have to get rid of 2 cards. Or sacrifice 2 things. Or it's going to be over for you. Boom. Lost. Boom. Okay. He can flip. If that's another Vindicator, he can flip and just win there. So I don't know what he's waiting on. Yeah, he can flip and just win. Unfortunately. We had no removal. I don't know where my kill cards are. We damn neared him. I don't know where the fuck my kill cards are in that one, man. I guess I gotta put more in there. Another Rotten Mouth I don't think would have mattered because he was cuffing everything in his hand. He was holding everything in his hand and he just had the perfect draw there, which, you know, it happens. And I didn't draw any removal. That's why I say, man, listen, you gotta have kill cards in your hand, bro. It's just gotta happen. I don't know what else to say. You gotta have that kill. Ooh, I haven't been first and I don't even know how long, man. I've been on the draw tonight. I've been on the draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of 10 times. So there's that. We'll drop Bandit's Talent. Bats. Bats is tough. I'm glad he's playing something new. I'd like to lose to something new. Boom, boom. Scream drop. This is challenge, very nice. Let's get life. I need a mana really bad right now. Perfect. That works. This. I'm gonna play this. Village. Aquazots. Attack. Okay, draws, he lost life, goes in. Zorleen. Zorleen. Going in for 5. 2. Unfortunately, that guy is on site, and I just don't have it. I got again, a lack of removal is what's hurting me here. A lack of removal is what's going to be my death. That's amazing. I don't want to overload on it, man. I really don't. I don't want to be a guy that's playing fucking 80,000 removals, but goddamn, dude, I've got to do something here, man. You can't get by with just this low, man. You just can't. You absolutely can't get by with this low removal, bro. You need 3 or 4 in your hand right away. That's what's wild. I gotta up it. You know, I don't know if Grixis Command is gonna be the right one. It might be the good high end. It might be the pretty good high end here. I couldn't say for sure. By the way, I don't need Mudflat Village. You know, I've got to put I've got to put more kills in this, man. I can't. I get swarmed out, and I go too long. You know. Bandit's Talent. It's not bad. Skullcup Snail's not bad. Greedy Freebooter. Cruel Claws Heist. That's a gift trick. That's not terrible. 25 out of 28. It does leave it, yeah, the knife. The knife does help. The knife does help. Tiny Bones joins up. What do we take out, though? I really love not being able to see what the fuck I'm doing here. Sheldred. 4 Acklazats, 4 Sheldred. Maybe 1 less Preacher. I've got 20 creatures. Try this. You thought always opponents? Yeah, also not being on the fucking play 50 times in a row is not also helping this situation at all. Wiggly Wumbo. Okay, Wiggly Wumbo. What are you doing, man? The big opener right here, boys. And he dropped a Murex. Okay. Dropped the second Murex. He's only dumped land. By the way, there's a patch coming out tomorrow, guys. I don't know if you're aware of that. Oh my goodness. Okay, is this gonna be a land on top? Maha coming out next turn. Pop him. Boom. What's he gonna flash in? Create a food token? Interesting. So he's doing life gain. I'm trying to kill that life gain creature when it hits. There's the deep cavern value bat right there. I got nothing in the hand for you, bro. I literally got nothing in hand for you. Going in. There's Essence Channeler. All right. There she is. I knew we were getting there eventually. I knew we were getting there eventually. Trample over, as a matter of fact, here. It's gonna gain life. Boom. Hit. Boom. Okay. Land. Gumdrop Poisoner. Gains life. It's going to give me that. Boom. Dies and creates a token. No. Don't want fucking mana. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. I appreciate you trying to give me mana. I really do. It's really great of you. Things. Dross Pits, which is mana. Great. Wonderful. Okay. Wow, I'd sure like to play something other than mana this game. I wonder if that'll ever be allowed to happen. I don't know. I sure would love to play something other than mana. Where's the landfall trigger? It's got to sacrifice a non-land permanent or lose 4 life. Vigilance and flying. That could do 8. Let's do this. Okay. Preacher of the Schism. Gain life. Gain life. You can do 8. I'm gonna go in. Wait, why did I do that? That was dumb. Why did I do that? I'm so fucking dumb. I'm getting fucking blurry, man. I'm fucking getting delirious here. Why did I fucking do that? He also doesn't know how to use Essence Channel. He could have hit himself with Caves of Koilos to give it flying, but he hasn't done that yet. Let's see if he figures it out. Nope, he hasn't done it yet. Again, if I can't kill this card, I lose the game. Oh, he's going to give it flying now. Has he figured it out? Figured out the move? He has not figured out the move. That. Okay. Mana. Great. Wonderful. Okay, so he could have won a million times by now, and he chose not to. Yeah, this thing is fucking... is brutal, dude. I fucked it up, though. I fucked up my move here. Boom. He could have won. There he goes. He figured it out. Okay. he figured it out. Yeah, if you don't kill Essence Channeler, if it's not on site, you're in bad shape. If you're not absolutely on site with Essence Channeler, that is probably one of the most dangerous cards out there right now, man. You got to be on site with it, and it didn't help that I drew mana and no removal. We'll see here. And I fucked up that attack. I don't know why I did that attack. I don't know what I was thinking. Game still thinks I'm running. Game always thinks I'm running Landfall. That's the thing. Ops goes first. Wow, man, I'd love to fucking play at first one of these days, guys. I think it would be pretty great overall, man, if I could play first. And again, I don't have any kills. I don't know if we're gonna, without kills, man. This card is very dangerous because it bounces, and when you're running a bounce deck, it's very, very, very dangerous. So we have to consider that the first 3 or 4 moves almost always have to be a kill. So Skullcap Snare followed by Greedy Freebooter. I think we'll get in a good position. Splash. Exile. So we've ripped his hand pretty effectively. Ripped his hand pretty effectively. That's that back. Yes, it is a green 2/2 upside, and the fact that it can bounce. So anytime you have an enter the battlefield trigger, it'll go back, and then that'll make that stronger, and then that'll make that stronger, etc., and so forth. So you have almost an infinite upside loot. Because he'll bounce that back, and then he can play that again, and that'll mean that it's unblockable again. So you have an almost damn near infinite loop of an unblockable card that will keep bouncing and making it stronger and going in. See? Then that gets that. Boom, boom. Boom, that gets that. Hit, pop. It's that. It's a 5. It's 2 life. Puts that down. Remember when they came up with that 1 mana 1/1 light legend dog that was super strong? Yeah, I mean they make some stuff sometimes, man. They do be doing that, man. He's out of there. All right. Didn't have the removal. I was able to ramp out into something here, so. He's dead without the shenanigans, yeah. He didn't have... He kind of had his loot, but he didn't really have anything to deal with me. Which would have been a problem. Frogs got squashed. Indeed, Kevin Legion XL. Kevin Legion XL. Frogs very powerful now. Indeed they are. Indeed. Guys, I see 30 people watching on YouTube and 20 likes. That math don't math right there, guys. You're going to learn about like. So we got somebody mad that I even brought that up. How dare you, Jay? How dare you bring up liking your videos? I refuse to support you providing hours and hours of free content. Oh, look, we're on the play. What we're on the fucking draw. What a goddamn fucking... I would have never thought that. Would I've ever thought that. Never in that long, in a million bajillion years. Okay, he left. Great. I'm okay. I'm fine with that. Finally catching me live. Zyran. I didn't even know Zyran, you subscribed for 5 months. No. 6-month anniversary. Zyran, you're eligible for VIP status. We're gonna get you VIP status here in a second. Imagine caring about my content and my ability to be viewed. I know. What a bastard I am for even suggesting that. All right, we got 2 shame leaves and 2 shame likes. So I'll call that a wash, you know? Ops goes first. Well, I can we just get locked into like the first play queue? Is that, can we just not even have the option of going the option of going first? I just want to lock in. I don't even want to keep my hope up of playing, of going second. Counterspell. Nope. He looks at the top cards. I can't believe Impulse is still in the game. Somebody unliked. That's amazing right there. That's a real hater stance. That dude is getting up real early to not only like the video, but like it and then unlike it. That's I can respect the hustle on that, man. That's real hater right there. Yeah, I knew that coming. This dude wants to count. That's all he wants. That's all he want to counter so bad. He can't help it, bro. He can't fight all this right here. He's got all interaction. Draw cards. What's he running, Cat John? What are you running, man? What are you cooking? Nice. Maha is feathered. Right? Gonna cost 2 cards for him to get down. Or he'll run a board wipe on it. He exiled. I only have one of them in my deck, so he's out of luck. So this dude is just running nothing. He's just literally running nothing. He's looking through my deck right now. There's not another one in there, man. Little hand of his. Come on. Pull him out, man. There you go. Looking for. I have no idea what's going on with this guy. I don't like it. I'll tell you that much. Draw him out. Let's draw him out. That's all we can do until we draw our Cavern Soul. There you go. Wow, I can't even imagine being so bored to play something like that. To play a deck like this, man. I literally cannot imagine being this bored. So is he doing mill? Is that really the end game? Is fucking mill? Bro, you got your priorities fucked up, bro. He's got his fucking priorities fucked up. Took the 4 damage. Jace. He's gonna draw. Boom. I have no idea what's going on here, man. Couldn't even tell you what the plan of this guy is. I guess it's just Jace. World Soul's Rage? I don't think that's a thing. It remains a mystery until the end of time. It remains an absolute mystery until the end of time what this guy's plan was. We will literally never know. Unless we maybe try to find him. Yeah, exact. Iron Fist. Iron Fist is 100% bro. I genuinely a little bit concerned for that guy. I think that guy may not have known where he was. He may be in some sort of distress. He maybe can only communicate through magic cards. I genuinely don't know what the goal there was. I couldn't tell you because it didn't seem like Jace. I mean, he was Jacing me, but it wasn't that effective. It wasn't like the Super Jace, King of Iron Fist tournament. Play X blue and kill 20 creatures. It could have been a quest deck, man. There's no way of knowing at that point, man. I couldn't tell you, bro. All right, well, we came up from flat plat almost to plat 3 doing the snake thing. Which is I like it, guys. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you like this deck and you like the snakes and you like Maha and Rottenmouth, you're gonna be seeing them for a long time. I'm gonna be real, bros. They're gonna be in a lot of decks, man. So don't even worry. This isn't the last time you're gonna see these guys. You are absolutely gonna see more of them. The Rotten Bloom. I'm gonna leave the gameplay right here for tonight, guys. I've been Jay Villainy. You've been great. It's not the end of the stream. It's just the end of the video. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. I say this enough that when you hear me say I've been Jay Villainy, you've been great, that's the end of the video, not the end of the stream. Okay? Just want to make that clear. Rottenmouth, yeah, is really good. All right, hold on. Let's do what we have to knight Zyran, Sir Zyran. Save. There we go. Let's take some of these people off VIP status. All right. There we go. Zyran, you're officially VIP status. See? You got a diamond by your name now. You've earned it. 6 months, one of the top contributors, streaming, streaking. Hey, what's up, Shadow of Change? How you doing? Dog! I got that dog in me, man. Got that dog. All right, so, boom. That's good. We got a couple more VIPs to give out eventually. Um... And we'll do that. Yeah, you go a couple of months of coming into the J Villain stream. You hear on a reg. I'll for sure give you VIP status. #1 gifter. Look at this. Look at the medals on this guy. 6 months Gold Lotus subscriber, VIP, and #1 gift leader. This man is gilded. He is gilded, ladies and gentlemen. He's got awards on awards on awards on awards, bro. We can't even with this guy right now. We literally can't even. I'm gonna go get some water. Everybody hang steady, and then we're going to do the shaky breaky, and then we're maybe going to try looking at another deck here. Maybe a mono white life gain. Do we have enough for a mono white life gain? We'll take a look. Oh, welcome back. Hello, Super Carlos. Welcome. Thank you for following, Super Carlos. Shout out to the gifters. Absolutely, Aiden. We'll be gifting more next month, Aiden. So stay tuned. We've got gifts to give out. I like to gift my YouTube people. It's always good. Guys, we're charging towards 15K right here, man. We gained like 200 subscribers in like 3 days. These BloomBURROW decks, man. A lot of BloomBURROW hype out there right now. So yeah, we gained almost 100 subs in 4 days. Yeah, so that's 797. Yeah, in 4 days we gained about 100 subs. At 100 subs every 4 days, man, we'll be at we're gonna be at 15K, no problem. If we could get 20K by the end of the year, I'd be ecstatic. But that's a big if. That's 5 months to get 5,000. That's 1,000 a month. That's asking big money. But please share with your friends. Let them know. We got J Villain in the house right here. You like the streams. You like the sub. Thank you so much, Hillbill. I heard your channel's taking off too, my guy. Getting big activity. 5:30. Yeah, hell yeah, man. All right. All right, here we go. Looking good, man. Looking good, as always. Okay. Let's shake it and break it, boys. How about that? How about we show off what we got here? 200 million a day, 220K before 2025. We might be able to do it, man. We might be able to. I need 1,000 a month. So far, I'm at about 500 a month. So, you know, we might hit 1750 Depends how big the what am I saying? Depends how big Duskmourn is. Duskmourn might be huge. Duskmourn might blow up. So we'll see here, man. I think there's a heavy shit in Duskmourn. So I think that's a J Villain set right there for sure. That's a J Villain set for sure. Probably gonna crack 100K views in a month. Probably gonna be another 100K view month. If this is any reflection, I think I probably got a few 4,000 or 5,000 a day, meaning 31st. So we'll either be at 99.99 or over 100K, which is pretty cool. Yeah, July was a fairly solid month. Even though I skipped a couple days, I actually let myself rest a couple of days. BLOOMBURROW came in at the end there, and we really did some. So that's great to see. Yeah. All right. So all that being said, enough channel analytics right here. Let's get back to the shakedown breakdown. I think we got to adjust a couple of things. How did everyone like the vertical versus horizontal? Let's do a poll. Which one do you like, guys? Poll is up. Jeff the Cable Guy. I started playing Arena and MTG as of three whole weeks ago. How do you like it so far? You are one of the first content creators I've watched, and your Rakdos Outlaws took you to plat while I was still learning the game. So keep it up, my guy. Well, thank you so much, Jeff the Cable Guy. Thank you so much, man. That means a lot to hear that. That means a lot to hear that you are that you're enjoying the game and you got some enjoyment out of something that I did. Yeah. So, thank you, man. That's great. I hope you stick with it, and I hope you stick with the channel. I hope you enjoy it, and thank you for joining us tonight, Jeff the Cable Guy. Great to see you here. I use both organs, one for building out, one checking curve. Vert. Horizontal looks like horizontal's winning right now, guys. All right, we only got about a minute left, 30 seconds left to get your votes in here, boys. I know I'm typically a horizontal guy. Arena's a blast and your decks always seem like fun. Well, thank you, man. Share with your friends. Horizontal wins on Twitch. What about on YouTube? Few seconds left on YouTube, guys. Oof, 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 oof. It's horizontal on you're doing another horizontal time, guys. Looks like we're doing another horizontal time. Okay. Sounds good. We can do it. It wasn't horrible doing it that way. I mean, I'm not crazy about it, but, you know. Building decks, I guess showcasing them. I like to build decks like this, but... Democracy. Oh, no. Gix's command. Yeah, that's That's going to be a big one there. Tithing blade. Wide time. Okay. Hey, what's up, Jerry Manning? A little bit more water. We're going to do shakedown, breakdown. Feel depressed? Tried to get Lizard's deck to work in this metal, just everything removed. Can't make it work at all. Oh my goodness, Stella Bravo. Stella Bravo, you got to be a little tactical with it. Okay, so don't forget your offspring abilities here. You got to be a little tactical. If you're just throwing stuff at them, sometimes it's not going to work. If you're having trouble with removal, try Not Dead After All. That's a really good option to throw in there, just in case they're popping everything right away. Gev has protection on it, so maybe wait, load people down so they can't hit too much right there. You got to keep a steady flow of cards in there. Also, consider that your offspring ability puts a lot of creatures on the board, so you may want to wait before putting something down to do an offspring and get an extra card on the board. That way they can't target a removal. If you're getting board wiped constantly, then that is a bigger problem. But for example, Steam Path Charger, that's not a bad offspring card right there. So try to keep as many as you can on the board. Try to move fast and hit hard. But yeah, Lizards is very good. Not really. I haven't really played it. I generally play a deck and then move on. So I've got too many lands. Yeah, your land should, if you're at a 1.9, you should be at a 2.2 or even lower. You should maybe even be at a 2.1. So yeah, if you're going low to the ground, get low to the ground. You know what I mean? So I haven't really played Lizards. I'll probably revisit it. I'll probably do a Rats deck soon. So keep an eye out from that. Malicious. Yeah, we do have to add malicious in there. That is a good point. I thought you were saying that I was malicious. Okay, let's save and exit. What's your favorite deck so far in Bloomborough? Favorite to play? Probably Bats. It was the most fun. Most effective? It was Lizards, followed by Mice. Bunnies were fun. They didn't always hit, but they hit. When they hit, they hit. You know? Okay. So. Here we go. Shakedown, breakdown time. How's the sound? How's the picture? Good? Oh, let me turn myself up here. I was a little low for the mix, huh? There we go. All right, how about now? Am I real loud now? Am I too loud or am I good? How's the mixture? It was good. Is it too loud now? Or is it solid? Neptune saying it's too loud. I need... Hey, Buggyman said 5x5. I'll believe that. Much louder. Still, one of the strangest comments I get on my videos is when somebody says your videos are too loud. And I'm like, maybe if there was some way to turn the volume down, maybe if we had some sort of control on YouTube that would make the video less loud. Maybe a little loud. Okay. Yeah, I see I'm peeking in red here. Okay, hold on a second. I'm peeking in red here. I'm just pulling it down a little bit so I peek in yellow and not red. All right. All right, here we go. A little bit better, a little bit better. Little bit better, little bit better, little bit better. Well, yesterday I felt like I was a little loud on the mix. I was a little soft on the mix, and I didn't like that, so. A little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better. There we go. Who up pulling it down a little bit? Yeah, you know. Who up blooming their burrow right now, man? Who up blooming their burrow right now? I should be peaking in yellow. I should not be peaking in red anymore, so should be good to go. All right. What's up, Numbskull? I finally got a mono black deck to work, man. A nice thick mono black deck. Buggy man, buggy man. All right, here we go. Shakedown breakdown time. Everybody go watch Numbskull. What are we going to build, Numbskull? We got to build next week, right? We got to build some next week. That's our deck build. That's a big deal. There we go. Go follow Numbskull already. Quit fucking around. Don't fuck around and not fucking do Numbskull right there, man. All right, here we go. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka That Villain J, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do, because tonight we are finally doing it. The one and the only BLOOMBURROW Mono Black. It is here. It is an adaptation of a mono black style that I've been playing. In my opinion, is the best style of mono black right now, which is heavy on the discard, heavy on the life loss, heavy on the darkness. This is it right here, with a lot of the new stuff and a smattering of the old stuff, and especially our tier 1 MVP, the Rotten Mouth King himself, the Rotten Mouth Viper. So stay tuned for this one, guys. We're going to be doing a shakedown breakdown right here, showing you how I would build a mono black deck with some of the new great stuff in this BLOOMBURROW set. Before we do that, of course, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, well, you will be attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and claw you for not joining the villains today. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for a live streaming goodness. We would love to have you there live and in person on Twitch. Yeah, you can follow that link to my Twitch or hit that bell and join us on YouTube. Yeah, you'll be notified when we go live on YouTube. There's 2 ways to watch J Villain. We would love to have you there. Check out our Discord community for our latest news, information, post your decks, post memes, ask for help, show anything that you want. It's all right there in the community Discord. We'd love to have you. And of course, this deck and all the other decks that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy of this one, go right down there and follow those links, and you will have it. So I'm going to do another horizontal, guys. Let's see if the horizontal really likes it here. We're going to show you off right here. So what are we talking about with this? Well, removal package. As I was saying in the game, you'll hear me talk about it a bunch of times, I wish we didn't need so much removal in the game, but damn, is there a lot of good creatures out right now and people are playing them. We're going to go with 3 cut downs and 3 bitter triumphs. I don't really, not too worried about the life loss or discarding. We do have a little bit of Resurrector. We do have a little bit of life gain, so I'm not too worried about the bitter. It is effective. And the cut down is super useful against aggro, which you're going to have a lot of. This deck needs to play out a little bit. You can see we have a high end here that's kind of thick. So we kind of do need to play some of the stuff on the high end, which is extremely useful. So we need a little bit of time. So suppressing them a little bit with discard and removal is going to get us to where we need to pull our combos off right there. Here he is, guys, the free degree booter. That's the number one. That's the other. That's it right there. I have a legitimate reason for this. We need sacrifice fodder, okay? The Rotten Mouth needs to eat, okay? Greedy Freebooter is the premier sacrifice candidate for mono black. 1 black, 1/1, human pirate, Greedy Freebooter dies, scry 1 and create a treasure token. Extremely useful, helps you ramp, and gives you potentially either you can sacrifice him and get an upside with scrying and creating a treasure, or you can sacrifice his treasure. Either way, he is going to help you get to where you need to go and get that Rotten Mouth on the board. Now we're going to go with a couple of discards. Here's our discard combination right here. We haven't got to the new stuff yet. 2 Hopeless Nightmares, which is going to be a play 1. They have to discard a card and they lose 2 life. Very effective, especially when paired with Bloodladder of Aclazotz. It hits very hard. It's actually a 4 life loss right there, so it's like a black lightning bolt. And then, of course, if you sacrifice it, you get to scry 2. So this has an upside of being sacrificed as well. It's an enchantment permanent that has an upside of being sacrificed, which is what we want. We're going to put 2 Tiny Bones Joins up. Generally, we don't, it's a legendary enchantment, so we can't play 2 at one time, but we can still get the enter the battlefield effect. 1 black, legendary enchantment. When Tiny Bones joins up, target number of players each discard a card, and when a legend enters the battlefield, any number of players each mills a card and loses 1 life, which is super effective, and we can, of course, increase that life loss by playing Aclazotz right there. This is a new one. This is a Bloomburrow one. This is an uncommon Bloomburrow. This is more discard on the 2, continuing the theme of discard and life loss, which we want effectively here. 1 black and 1 Bandit's Talent. When Bandit's Talent enters, each opponent discards 2 cards unless they discard a non-land card. So if they only have land, they're getting rid of both of them. If they do a non-land, they can choose to do 2 lands basically or 1 non-land, which is super cool for a 2-drop. Then we have pay 1 to level it up to become an even better bandit. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, if that player has 1 or fewer cards in hand, they lose 2 life. This pairs really, really good at beginning of upkeep. If they don't have any cards, they lose life. This pairs, you can imagine this pairs extremely well with Sheoldred, because when they draw a card, they lose 2 life. So putting these two cards together, basically they're going to lose 4 life at their upkeep if you're keeping them suppressed. If they're either trying to refill their hand, they're going to take damage, or if they're just drawing and taking the first part of their turn, they're going to take damage. You don't even need to do anything. They can just start their turn and immediately die, which is what we like to see right there. Skullcap Snail. I like this one too. Why? Because it's a discard card that lets me have a sacrifice fodder. And remember, I want sacrifice fodder. 1 black and 1/1. When it enters the battle, target opponent exiles a card from their hand. So they don't even discard it, they exile. They lose access to a card. When we can open up with turn 1 discard, turn 2 discard, and maybe even turn 3 discard, we're really, really hand ripping there, and they're lowering the options that they have. And we're making a permanent that we can potentially sacrifice right here. Tithing Blade, one of these. If you want to adjust your removal, you certainly can. I would do Tithing Blade probably over Sheoldred's Edict, or maybe even some of these other ones. When it enters when it enters, each opponent sacrifices a creature, which is great. It also gives you the Consuming Sepulcher. If you craft it with creatures in your graveyard, you're going to pay 5, and it does a gain and drain effect each turn. It is also a permanent. It is a permanent that can be sacrificed. Again, Rottenmouth is hungry. It needs to feed. And the faster we can feed things to it, the faster it can start doing its terrible, terrible business. So that's why we're going to have to try to put permanents to get our effects off. Cruel Claw's Heist. Look at that silly guy right there. He's not even worried about stealing Maha's egg. He thinks it's hilarious. This is a weasel. He is Cruel Claw. He's the magnificent Cruel Claw. He's the best guy ever. Anyways, 2 black, sorcery, gift a card. We'll talk about that. That's a new mechanic from Bloomburrow right here. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it. Exile that card. If a gift was promised, you may cast that card for as long as it remains exiled, and mana of any type can be spent. So what gift is, we promise the gift. They say, okay, if we cast this, we get an extra effect and you get to draw a card. I don't care if somebody draws a card, because if I have Sheoldred out, forcing them to draw a card is bad. It will make them lose 2 life. If it Aclazotz on the board, it'll make them lose 4 life. So potentially forcing card draw on someone and revealing their hand and forcing them to discard, forcing them to draw another card and making them lose life off that, and then the card I get to exile, I get to play, that's really good value right there. That's some good stuff. As a rare card, it's not bad. It pairs well with Sheoldred, it pairs well with discard, and it's just a good banditry card all around right there. Hey, listen, man, you know I have to have my workhorse in here, Preacher of the Schism. 1 white, why am I keep saying white? 1 black and 2 2/4 Vampire Cleric, Death Touch. When he enters the whenever he attacks a player with the most life or tied for the most life, create a 1/1 Vampire token. Guess what that is? Sacrifice fodder. And then when it enters with I have the most life, we lose 1 life and draw a card. So card draw, sacrifice fodder, Death Touch, life link, everything that you need in a 3-drop. I said, man, we need a 3-drop right here. Preacher was like, put me in the game, coach. I love this card. It is so effective. It is probably one of the better or perhaps even best, probably one of the best 3-drops in black right now. So keep an eye on that. Sheldred the Apocalypse, you know it, you love it, or you hate it. 2 black and 2, 4/5, legendary creature, Phyrexian Praetor, 4/5 Death Touch. Whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life. Whenever an opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life. Pairs perfectly with Preacher. Pairs perfectly with Cruel Claw. Pairs perfectly with Bandit's Talent. Bandit's Talent level 3. At the beginning of your draw stop, draw an additional card for each opponent who has 1 or fewer cards in their hand. So if you've effectively forced them to discard that hard, you're getting an additional card on top of what you've ever done and their life loss. It is just, I can't tell you what a good, it's like they built Bandit's Talent to pair perfectly with Sheldred. It's like a perfect beef bourguignon with red wine here. It's just, they go so well. So we have Sheldred. Bloodletter of Aclazotz, another one of these mono black staples that just, man, it takes things from bad to worse. 3 black and 1, 2/4 flying Vampire Demon. If an opponent would lose life during your turn, they lose twice that much life. The killer, man. I have killed more creatures with this. I have killed more opponents with this card. Oh my goodness. The fact that any time that we do damage on our turn forces them to lose life is super effective. Again, forcing them to draw cards using Cruel Claw and Sheldred, or forcing them doing directly with Hopeless Nightmare, or even just attacking makes it even worse. It makes it even triple worse when we combine it with the Rotten Mouth on the high end right there. So yes, we have 4 of them. If you have 2 of them out, yes, it is double effective. Yes, that will happen. 2/4 flying, just brutal. We're throwing in 1 Maha. I don't think I want more than 1 Maha. I like to put it in there for shock and awe. Part of the reason that I like it so much is it has that nice ward discard right there. So if you even want to kill this thing, you have to get rid of another card. If we've been hand ripping effectively enough, they're not even going to have the ability to remove this. So a 6/5 flying trample, elemental bird, a legendary creature, is brutal. Not to mention that all their creatures your opponent's controls have a base toughness of 1. It is extremely effective as a legendary creature, and just frightening. It puts such a board presence down that people feel like they have to respond to it. 2 black and 3. It is a 5-drop, 6/5 flying trample, which is already value right there. Really, man. With the ward and the effectiveness right there, it is a very sweet 5-drop. Coiling Rebirth. Here comes the snakes right here. This is another great Bloomburrow card that I think no one's really talking about, in my opinion. 2 black and 1. Gift a card. Again, we can force somebody to draw a card when we play this. Sheldred, paging Sheldred. So we can play this for 5, force them to draw, make them lose 2 life or 4 life, and then what we do is we turn a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. If a gift was promised, meaning that we force them to draw a card, and that creature isn't legendary, create a token that's a copy. Immediately, we could play this, immediately resurrect 2 Bloodletters of Aclazotz, and then swing in for a colossal amount of damage right there. Or we could bring in 2 Rottenmouth Vipers, which is actually what we might want to do. It's very fitting that this is the skeleton of a snake or a ghost snake here, because this guy is where the pain is going to come bring. What have we been doing all of this, building up creatures to sacrifice and, all this other stuff? Build a creature to sacrifice. Do all these other things that you need to do. Why? It's for this guy. It's for this guy right here. Have no cards in their hand. That's our goal. 1 black and 5. He is a 6-drop, 6/6 elemental snake. As an additional casting cost to the spell, you may sacrifice any number of non-land permanents. So that means enchantments, artifacts, creatures, tokens, whatever you want. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each permanent sacrificed this way. When Rottenmouth Viper enters the battlefield or attacks, put a blight counter on it. Then, for each blight counter on it, each opponent loses 4 life unless that player sacrifices a non-land permanent or discards a card. So, when it comes into play, it has 1 blight counter. You have to sacrifice a permanent or discard a card or you lose 4 life. My turn again. I attack. It has 2. You have to do it twice now. Sacrifice 2 permanents or discard 2 cards or lose 8 life. Do you see where this is going? Do you see why turn 3 is basically guaranteed dead? They're not going to have any cards left in their hand. They're not going to have any creatures left on the board, and they're going to be getting drained for everything. Let's say they luck up and hit it with removal. Boom, Coiling Rebirth. Now there's 2 of them back. Now you get 2 enters, you get 2 blight counters, discard 2 cards, or lose 8 life. You know what you're not even missing right here, guys? When they enter the battlefield and the attack goes off, Bloodletter of Aclazotz. They will lose 8 life if they cannot pay the cost of this thing. And sometimes, with all the removal and the discard that we've set up in the game, we've denied them so much board presence and so much hand. They can't even pay it. Rottenmouth comes into play, they immediately lose 8 life and die. That is how terrible it is. That is how effective it is. And we can play it very early. We can play it turn 4 even. You can put down Greedy Freebooter, Hopeless Nightmare, Tiny Bones joins up, turn 3, boom, 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 boom. Sacrifice all of them and pay the 3 mana, and boom, it's on the board immediately. And you are right away causing damage, causing pain, and causing havoc with the Rottenmouth right there. So kind of a long explanation, but there you go. 1 Hidden Necropolis, 21 Swamps, 1 Dross Pits, and 2 Cavernous Souls. We take a look at our effectiveness right here. 19 creatures from birds to vampires. Kind of a lot of vampires in this. I would choose vampire as your cave choice right here. But vampires, demons, and elementals all together. 6 instant, 4 sorceries, 1 artifacts, 4 enchantments, believe it or not. Decent amount of enchantments in this deck. It is a standard deck right here with 2.8 average and 25 land. Yeah, a little bit of ramp. We do have a little bit of treasure, but I do want to do 24, 25 land. You could take a land out. I'm running 61. You could try it at a 61, at a flat 60. Using that treasure and the effectiveness of getting Rottenmouth a little bit cheaper, that could be something that you give a shot to, since technically this could be played at anywhere from 3 to 6, but you know, might not want to tempt fate like that. Cut down, a little bit more removal on the sideboard. Let's talk about the sideboard. Cut down potentially. 2 Fells, why not? Maha's on the art. Tithing Blade, maybe another one. Malicious Eclipse is a great way to board wipe those early plays, those annoying early plays that are doing Boros Convoke. And it also pairs very nicely with Maha. If you have Maha and you play a Malicious Eclipse, it will kill everything on the opponent's board. And of course, a Gix's Command is not a bad 5-drop in case you want to do that. I would say maybe get rid of a Maha and put 1 or 2 Gix's Command for that Boros Convoke board wipe ability right there. Or Resurrector, or putting counters or lifelink. That is your effectiveness right there. This is the new mono black discard, gain, and drain right here. This is what I'm running. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Are you happy to see Back in Black? It's the new season. I hit Mythic last season. I hope to hit Mythic this season. Let's start ranking up right now. Here we go, boys. Don't forget to like. All right, folks. We are out of here. That was a long-ass explanation. Nice use of Snake Boy. Just opened one myself. Hey, what's going on, Jaguar? Yeah, it's AetherHub. To answer your question, man, it's AetherHub. It's you go to season summary. Here you go. Season summary. There you go. It's the MTGA assistant. I don't know why. I don't know what happened there, man. You got to contact support for that one. All right, guys. I'm going to send you off on your way. Thank you so much for coming. I will see you on the flip side, on the slip side, on the #1 dip side. Got a lot of new followers. Got 5 new followers tonight. Welcome, everyone. Hope you guys come back soon. And we'll send you off to see somebody else. Who are we gonna go see right here? Man, we got a lot of people fucking live tonight, man. Meowdick, Damon Geppetto. We'll go see C for Bredo. Why not? We'll go see C. We ain't rated him in a while. We want to see Luna, so. Thank you so much, Jukebox here for coming. V Beating, thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, malicious eclipse great for root stack other manner BS. Absolutely, that is true, Zyran. Everyone say congratulations to Sir Zyran, who just got knighted tonight with VIP status. Thank you all so much for coming. Chris Chaos, how you doing? Stella Bravo, thank you. MTG Hillbilly, Jeff the Cable Guy, Jerry Manning, Aiden, as always. And who else we got? Dante Valentine, my Dante Valentine. Drift Ronan, Family Samo, Serial Kellogg, Hoagie, everybody. I'm sure I missed somebody, but thank you all for coming. Adios, everyone. Oh my goodness, Sephiroth just came in. Let me try to give shout out to Sephiroth. Real quick here. Thank you for going in, Lord Sephiroth. All right, we're gonna raid. Thank you all for coming, guys. I've been Jay Villainy. Great. Good night. We'll see you in the next one.